Hello you guys, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new, hello. I hope all of you are doing incredibly well. We are going to be doing makeup for today's video. I have been wanting to do this like brownish blue eye look. I don't know. I think it was Hindash do some type of like brown liner with a pop of blue in the middle, and then it kind of made me think like that's cool, but now I kind of want to do a smoky eye. So I sort of kind of have an idea of what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, let's just get into it. Usually when I am doing a darker eye, I'll start with the eyes, but I don't think that's going to be the case today because I kind of just want to work on my complexion first. I did go ahead and prime it with the E.L.F Putty Primer and Mint Melt Cooling Primer. I don't know if they still sell this, but they have the Power Grip one, which is just as good. As I've mentioned in several videos, I'm just trying to work through the products I have so that they don't go bad, and this is definitely one of them that is coming to the end. So been using that. For complexion, I'm going to do a little combo of the MILANI Conceal and Perfect in the shade Creamy Vanilla and the AURIC Glow Lust. This is in Selenite. For liquid contour, I'm going to take the MILANI liquid contour in the shade Ginger and apply this to areas that I want to give a bit more warmth and definition. Now for concealer, let's take the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Nude. I have pretty much been using this every day, and yeah, I've just been really enjoying how it's been laying down on my face. So I'm gonna stick with that today and apply a nice layer. For the very inner corners of my eyes, I'm going to take the JOUER concealer because this is very full coverage and the shade I have is pretty light, and I just want to brighten up just that specific area. I have really been enjoying the One Size powder, and that is exactly what we're going to use today. I did like this one when I had tried it out, but I don't know, I just didn't really see myself reaching for it all that often, and then recently I've just been like, okay, let's give it a go, and I think my skin has been looking real nice and silky, like very baby smooth. I'm just gonna take my little triangle puff, and you guys, these have been a game changer this year. Like if I film a 2022 favorites, these may or may not be in them. I always add too much powder to one side, and then I always have to just take that and move it all over my face. The first layer of powder that I do is pretty minimal. I really am just wanting to set the face. I don't want to like cake anything on because more often than not, I am going in with more powder after I do my bronzing to like help clean up anything that got a little out of hand. Let's go ahead and use some bronzer and contour. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Trio. Mine is pretty like beat up at this point, but this, it's it for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this middle shade on pretty fluffy brush. Use this to help make myself look somewhat bronzed. And then let's dip into the deeper shade. I don't even know what it's called because I can't read it anymore. I don't know, but this one. I'm gonna use this mainly right in these little hollows to help give a bit more shape. Now I'm gonna go ahead, add a second layer of powder for the baking process because I definitely do want to clean up these lines, and then I'll go ahead and dust that away. For a blush, I'm gonna go ahead and take Keep It Peachy from Wet n Wild and do a nice dusting of that right on the cheeks. While I may not do highlight all over my face all the time, I do pretty much always do it on my nose. I really like that look. It's not everyone's favorite, but it's definitely one of mine. I feel like this is pretty solid for the face, so let's go ahead and bring this camera in a little bit closer and get working on these eyes. This is the Juvia's Place Chocolates palette. We're gonna go in with this middle shade right here and run that in the crease in a windshield wiper motion. Okay, once I kind of have that desired crease, I'm gonna go ahead and begin to pull this shadow out to my brow. My shimmery, like really smoky shade that I want to use, it's going to be from the DESIXKATY Dose of Colors palette, which is no longer available. However, it is like a navy bluish type of shimmer. I'm hoping you can kind of see it. It's this one. I don't know. I can't really tell if it's focusing, but that is the end shade I want to use. So my transitions and everything, I kind of want to keep them pretty dark so that it can, you know, be a seamless blend, or hopefully that is going to be the case. I feel like the reddish brown from the Juvia's Place one would look kind of cool on the outer corner. I'm going to really softly bring that in to the inner crease. Dipping into those deeper shadows from the Juvia's palette, and I'm going to be adding this, for starters, to that outer third, mainly focusing that towards the lash line and the lid. I'm going to go ahead and take that shadow from the Dose of Colors palette, and hopefully this works out. Something is looking off to me. I don't know if it's maybe because I don't have my lower lash line done. Okay, so here is what happened. I started panicking halfway through because I just did not like what was going on. And so I almost stopped filming. But I was like, no, take a deep breath. Let's finish this, see what happens. And yeah, I kind of like it. So I am going to show you what I did. But this went a completely different direction than I was expecting. I'm dipping into that shade from the Dose of Colors palette, and I'm gonna brush that all on that inner half of my lid. And then I just took a bit more of those lighter browns and began to buff that out. For the lower lash line, I'm really just repeating those same transition steps. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little gold inner corner highlight. Go ahead and take some liner. This is a black gel one from LA Girl. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my lashes and then do my brows, and we can see what I'm feeling for the lips. We got the eyes, those are all done. Then for the lips, I don't know, I'm gonna see how this lip oil from ColourPop looks. Maybe, let's see, this is Mocha from Beauty Bay. It's kind of nice. I don't know, it's not really too noticeable, but I'm fine with it. Seeing the makeup all as one, it is something that I actually really do like. I do think the execution could have gone way smoother, but honestly, I think this is cute. Like, I'm probably gonna do this again at some point. But let's just say the blending on this side, I don't know what happened. It got out of hand, so I'm glad I have bangs right now because it's kind of covering up my mistakes, which is fine. Okay, it happens. You can't be on it all the time. That's all right. I am happy with this. I'm glad I stuck with it. Hopefully the video came out somewhat okay. And that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please, please take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Why is someone mowing their lawn? Made it creamy. Oh, my eye is twitching.